Greetings, YouTube. My friend Chelsea, Ophelia Dagger, is doing a tag at the moment, or a comedy-themed video this week because it's apparently Comedy Week on YouTube, I guess. She has a new video, a new cinema channel, CinOphelia, and I will be linking to that in a moment. And so I thought I would talk about my favorite comedies, the films that I think are funny. And very appropriately, I am wearing my Ministry of Monty Python's Holy Evolution, which is all about the silly walk. Which, I should point out, I wore this to work one day. I will be wearing it to work tonight. And I actually had someone give me a comment that, you know, some people don't believe in evolution because they thought it was a real shirt dealing with evolution. The comedy just writes itself. So, my favorite comedy of all time would be Animal House. Flat out, I find that film endlessly funny and quotable. And I think that's one of the keys, and I think Chelsea made this point, that for something to be really funny, we like to regale other people with the film. And since we can't carry the visuals with us, we quote them. And Animal House had a major impact on the people I hung out with, and we quoted that film endlessly, and I still do. And among gamers, it would be, you know, Monty Python's Holy Grail would be the most quoted comedy in history, and that is a very funny film. I would not put it in my top 5, but I would definitely consider it a funny film that I happen to have a great deal of love and affection for. I have We're No Angels, which is not only a funny film, darkly funny, not belly laugh funny, but a keen observation of the political structure on Devil's Island, though a very clean version of it. But it's also my favorite Christmas film. We're No Angels with Humphrey Bogart, Aldo Ray, and Peter Ustinov. Just a wonderful film. I believe I've talked about it here before. Stripes, of course, is a great film. Groundhog Day, even a better Bill Murray film because it deals with redemption. It deals with getting to do things right finally. We can't do that in real life. As I said, the past is a book. We can learn from it. We can't change it. But Bill Murray's character gets to change it. He gets to relive the past over and over again until he gets it right. He gets to do what a lot of us have tried to do inside our heads for our entire lives and failed because you can't do it. But he gets to do it. And the commentary track is also very, very entertaining. What else did I tell her today? I actually made her a list of favorite films. But Bill Murray plays a role in a number of my favorite films because I think that he is a comedic genius. And it isn't just that he does projects which are well done, because he does, but it's his delivery, it's his timing, it's his facial expressions. Caddyshack is a good example. He plays this insane, you know, groundskeeper, but he gives so much life to that film that he's still being quoted. That role is, you know, imprinted in people's minds as one of the things that he did that was great. And that's another film which is eminently quotable, which is something I think, again, I think is important and a key element of comedy. Being immersed in it in a way almost that we can't be immersed in a lot of drama. Because let's face it, a lot of drama isn't as applicable and isn't as enjoyable to convey on a daily basis. We may be thrilled and moved by something, but how often is that going to pop up on a day-to-day basis? You know what I mean? While comedy seems to be more applicable, can be carried with you more easily to different places. I should have looked at my comment I wrote for Chelsea, because at the moment I'm blanking on 2 of the movies I know I spoke about. Major League is another comedy that I happen to love, and that movie is got some wonderfully laugh-out-loud moments in it, and it's probably my favorite sports film of all time. I'm seeing a theme here. A lot of my favorite films are lightly toned in some ways, or have at least to have dark humor. I wonder what that says about me. Stir Crazy is a good example. You could possibly consider some of the things from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory to be comedic, and again, another example of Gene Wilder's genius as delivering a role. Though it does have the more like the family, you know, drama slight angle to it, which is also quite well done. I just watched that film recently and was stunned at how dark certain moments were. It made me smile. Again, Gene Wilder is remarkably good at that kind of thing. I saw Silver Streak recently, and it didn't hold up as well as I remember. In fact, I was somewhat stunned that somebody gave the same team money to make Stir Crazy. But they did, and I'm glad they did, because Stir Crazy is awesome. But I thought I'd throw this out here today about the favorite things that we enjoy for movies, what we love about them. I'm interested in hearing what your favorite films are. And if I can think of some of the favorite films I wrote this morning to Chelsea, I will. But at the moment, again, I'm blanking, and I apologize. The signs of old age, I guess. Look at it this way. At least I'll find things funny over and over again. So, what are your favorite films? What are the things that you quote again and again and again? The things that you bring to mind, or you return to. You've watched a film over and over because you know it's going to deliver for you. It's going to help put you in a better mood simply because you love it and you know it and you want to be part of the whole experience. So, when it comes to comedy, what makes you laugh?